Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Let us explore the country of England and France. It is compiled by myself, Makgopa MA, Mkhonza FL, Vilakazi CS, and Phala K. We will be doing our itinerary of 2 European countries for 9 nights and 10 days. Let us explore the country of England. In England, we have London as a capital city, and it is also the capital city of United Kingdom. Which means this city, it's so big. London is the largest city in United Kingdom. Just imagine our people exploring the largest city in Europe, in United Kingdom. London is the largest city. So big. London is the largest city in United Kingdom. Just imagine our people exploring the largest city in Europe, in United Kingdom. London is the largest city in Europe. London is formed by 2 ancient cities, City of London and City of Westminster, both cities forming the region of Greater London. The world's first public zoo first opened in 1829 in London, called a London Zoo. The exact center of London is marked by a plaque in the church of St. Martin's in the fields overlooking Trafalgar Square. As the London continues, we have an icon in London, which is the tallest building in London, is the Shed London Bridge. London is the first city to host the Olympics 3 times. Just imagine, 3 times. 1908, 1948, and 2012, just recently in 2012. London is twinned with New York, Moscow, and Berlin. This city houses landmarks and some of frequently visited spots, including the following: River Thames, Hampton Court Palace, Canterbury Cathedral, Buckingham Palace, Tower of Bridge, Tower of London. These are the icons that you can find in London. And on Tower of London, royals used to reside in the tower, one of the London's UNESCO World Heritage Site. The crown jewels can also be seen here. And we have a London Eye. There is a thing called London Eye in London. We have Hyde Park with a beautiful green pastures, beautiful water. And we also have the Elizabeth Tower, Big Ben, and Palace of Westminster. We also have this Trafalgar Square and Nelson's Column is a monument in Trafalgar Square built to commemorate Admiral Horatio Nelson, who died at Battle of Trafalgar in 1805 when Napoleon defeated. We have the British Museum in London. We have the Victoria and Albert Museum. These are the icons or attractions that can be visited in London. And we have the Roman bath. It is called the Roman bath. I guess it has to do with some lux or something, but it has to do with something so good. And we have the Shakespeare Global Theatre. As we all know that we read the books of Shakespeare of the centuries. And we also have the Stone Age. The Stone Age is believed of history is that each country has its own devolved government except England, and they all governed centrally by government of United Kingdom. But remember, each of these countries have its own cultures, languages, and traditions, so they don't share everything similar as it can be thought. And these are the islands. This island consists of England, Wales, and Scotland. And there is a name called Great in a sense of greater to distinguish it from Lesser or Little Britain. Brittany in what is now France, not because its people are in any way superior or the place much nicer than anywhere else. There is a greater of Britain is both a political and geographical term which describes Victoria and Albert Museum. These are the icons or attractions that can be visited in London. And we have the Roman bath. It is called the Roman bath. I guess it has to do with some lux or something, but it has to do with something so good. And we have the Shakespeare Global Theatre. As we all know that we read the books of Shakespeare of the centuries. And we also have the Stone Age. The Stone Age is believed to have been built by Druids. A Druid was a member of priestly class among the Celtic people of Gaul, Britain, Calcia, and Ireland. And we must not forget that England, it forms the part of United Kingdom, which it complies with the Wales and Scotland. And if we can touch a little bit of history, is that each country has its own devolved government except England. There is a name called Great in a sense of greater to distinguish it from Lesser or Little Britain. Brittany in what is now France, not because its people are in any way superior or the place much nicer than anywhere else. There is a greater of Britain is both a political and geographical term which describes the combination of England and Wales with Scotland, the three nations which together include all the land of largest island and some smaller ones too. Let us explore the city of London, the city of peace, with our country, England, which the flag, we all know that it consists of two colors. The blue, it consists of the white color and the red color. I will
Hello, my name is Vilakazi. I'll be telling you guys about France. The capital city of France is Paris, which is known as the city of love, as the most visited city on earth for its beautiful restaurants and cafes, and also known for the First World War and the Second World War. The currency in France is euros. The language they speak there is French, and the president of France is Emmanuel Macron. There's cuisine and viticulture. Traditional French culture places a high priority on the enjoyment of food and wine. France is one of the oldest wine producing regions of Europe. There are adventure activities that you guys can do in France, like bouldering in Fontainebleau near Paris, mountaineering, multi-pitch climbing in the Pyrenees, and rock climbing in the Fontainebleau near Paris, mountaineering, multi-pitch climbing in the Pyrenees, and rock climbing in the Camonix, and there are more adventure activities that you can do in Paris. The attractions in France are the Louvre, which is the world's largest art museum and historic monument in France, the place of Versailles, the Eiffel Tower, which is named after the engineer Gustave Eiffel, and the Mont St. Michel, which is the island and mainland commune in the Normandy, the French Alps, the medieval Catholic cathedral, and there are other things that you guys can do except for only the adventure activities. There are other things that you guys can do in France, like skating to Paris, taste one in Bordeaux, the cycling in Corsica, and more. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm LF Mkhonza and I'm going to take our couple for 5 days to London. They will departure from their hometown, which is Nelly Spread, to Old Tambo Airport. Then they will take a flight from Old Tambo Airport at 10 a.m. to London Heathrow Airport, which will take them 11 hours to arrive at London Airport, meaning that they will arrive around 9 p.m. At London, they will take a car shuttle to the nearest hotel, which is Hilton Garden Inn, and it will take them approximately 10 minutes to arrive at the hotel. And then they will eat their dinner and rest and prepare for tomorrow. Day two, they will eat their nice breakfast in the Hilton Garden Inn Hotel. At 11, they will go and tour throughout the Trafalgar Square. At 2, they will eat their lunch at the Trafalgar Square restaurant. Then they will go and see the nice attraction, which is the British Museum at 4 p.m. After that, they will eat their dinner at the Great Court Restaurant at British Museum at 8. Day 3. The same procedure. They will wake up in the morning and eat their nice breakfast at the hotel. And then at 11 a.m. they will go to boat racing. At 2, they will eat their lunch at the Chelsea Garden. At 4, they will go to a flower show. Then at 8, they will eat their dinner at the hotel, which is Hilton Garden Inn Hotel. Day 4, they will wake up in the morning and eat their breakfast in the hotel. At 11, they will go and do high rolls at Alexander Palace, eat their lunch at Alexander Palace. At 2, meaning they offer the breakfast, the lunch at the Alexander Palace. At 4, they will go and do the zipline in the same place. After zipline, they will go back to the hotel and eat their dinner. Then after that will be light out. Day 5, they will eat their breakfast at the hotel, and at 11 a.m. they will guide throughout the Tower of London, which is the nicest tower in London. And then they will eat their lunch at 2 p.m. at J. Shaky. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Phala and I'm here to take you all to a tour to Paris. Sorry for that. I think I'm gonna start from day 5 with the flight details though. So our guests are gonna leave from London to Paris. So their departure time, they'll leave by 3 o'clock, day 5. Okay, then they'll arrive with British Airways by 4:30. The trip will be about 1 hour 30 minutes, I think. So they land. Let me say they'll check in at Penta Hotel, Charles de Gaulle Airport by 5 o'clock. Yeah, and that's their day 5 in all. Then to day 6, they start with breakfast at Penta Hotel by 9 o'clock. That's their breakfast time. Then activity time 11 o'clock. They start with rock climbing in Chamonix. Then lunch time at Venga Venga Katina and Tequila Bar. Then from there 4 o'clock they'll be doing biking, kind of stuff. Then they go back to the hotel, they have dinner, then they close their day. That's their day 6. Okay, then day 7 they start with breakfast at Penta Hotel, and that's their breakfast time. Then 11 o'clock activity time as usual. They'll be doing a bouldering at Fontainebleau. Then 2 o'clock lunchtime, they'll be having lunch at La Salamander this time. Yeah, it's nice, guys. Okay, 4 o'clock wine tasting in Bordeaux. Then yeah, I think they'll enjoy this one if they'll percentages, you know. Then 8 o'clock dinner at Penta Hotel. Then they close their day 8. Okay, day 8 they start with breakfast at Penta Hotel. Yeah, then 11 o'clock activity time, they'll be doing mountaineering at Cosmic's Ridge this time. Then 2 o'clock lunchtime at the Ridge Restaurant Hotel. Yes. 4 o'clock they'll be doing bed watching. Yeah, it's nice and peaceful, guys. Okay, then they go back to Penta Hotel. 8 o'clock they have dinner. They close their day 8. Yeah, day 8 down. Then day 9, it's more like their last day in Paris and stuff. Okay, day 9, same time, breakfast time at Penta Hotel. Then from there, 11 o'clock activity time. This time they'll be doing kayaking at Ubanya Valley. Kayaking, it's nice, guys, you know. Yeah, they'll be doing kayaking at Ubanya Valley. And then 2 o'clock lunchtime. This time they'll be having their lunch at Choco's Bar. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, 4 o'clock they'll be at Sekal Festival 2022, Herman Kahania. Yes. Then they close their day. They go to the hotel. They have dinner by 8 o'clock. Then today is a different day, guys. Then 9 o'clock they'll be packing. 10 o'clock resting time since they have a long day tomorrow. So today 10, the last day finally. Okay, they'll depart from Charles de Gaulle Hotel at 6 o'clock. Okay, to South Africa, to Cape Town International Airport. And I think they'll land in South Africa by 15 minutes to 11. Yeah, surely someone is about to have a jet lag. Okay, so yeah, back to home. That's how their day 10 went. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much.